Welcome to The Explainer. Today, we're diving into a massive, absolute game changer from Google AI Studio. It's a leap forward that lets, well, absolutely anyone build native Android apps. And the best part? Zero coding required. Let's get right into it. So we gotta start by validating a pretty universal frustration. I bet you, or maybe someone you know, has had a truly brilliant idea for a mobile app at some point. It happens to all of us, right? But what usually happens next? Absolutely nothing. Because while almost everyone has a great idea, almost no one actually knows how to code the thing. That technical barrier? It's always been this massive wall standing between your imagination and a working product, right there on your phone. Just look at how things used to be. I mean, the old way of building an Android app meant learning incredibly complex programming languages, downloading these massive software development kits onto your computer, and spending hours just configuring local emulators before you could even start building your idea. Honestly, it was like trying to assemble complex furniture in the dark without the instructions. But the new way is literally just typing a simple sentence into your web browser. That is it, the whole shebang. Here's our roadmap for the explainer today. 1. The app building barrier. 2. What exactly is vibe coding? 3. Step 1. The prompt. 4. Step 2. Browser testing. And finally, 5. Step 3. Phone install. Starting us off with Section 1. The app building barrier, shattering the technical walls. You know, professional developers use some incredibly powerful but definitely complex tools to make native Android apps. They use a programming language called Kotlin and a toolkit called Jetpack Compose, which is basically Google's recommended way to build modern user interfaces. In the past, if you didn't know those terms, you were kind of just out of luck. But with this Google AI Studio update, you don't need to know any of them. The AI just handles all that heavy lifting completely in the background for you. Moving into Section 2, what is vibe coding? Meet your new AI development team. So, this is a term you're going to be hearing a lot, vibe coding. What it simply means is describing what you want in everyday, natural language and just letting an AI handle the technical execution to generate a complete, production-ready app. Think of vibe coding as the ultimate translation tool. It literally translates your imagination into actual functioning code. And it's all powered by Google's Gemini models. You just describe the vibe or the function of what you want, and the AI builds it. Simple as that. And inside Google AI Studio, the specific tool doing this work for you is called the anti-gravity agent. I like to frame this in my mind as a tireless, lightning-fast personal development team that just lives right inside your web browser. You give it instructions, and it instantly sets up the project, writes the Kotlin code, and organizes the entire user interface. The journey your app takes to become a reality is actually incredibly simple. Step 1, you write your prompt. Step 2, you test it right there in the browser. And Step 3, you install it on your physical phone via a USB cable. Let's break each of these down a bit. Let's look at Section 3. Step 1, the prompt. Just type what you want. To get started, you just navigate to Build Mode in Google AI Studio, select Android from the platform picker, and type your prompt. Right now, this is absolutely perfect for rapid prototyping of simple, single-screen utility apps. You can ask it to build a daily habit tracker with local storage, an interactive calculator, a study quiz, or even an event itinerary. For example, you literally just type, "Build a simple daily task tracker," and hit enter. I really want to emphasize what happens next, because it's important. You aren't getting some fake web wrapper or a mobile website that's just pretending to be an app. No way. You go from a single prompt to a high-quality Kotlin-based Android app. It comes complete with proper software architecture, modern design interfaces, and reliable offline support. It's the real deal. Now for Section 4, Step 2, Browser Testing. Your virtual smartphone. The ease of use here is honestly staggering. As they say, no heavy SDKs to download, no local setup required. If you've ever spent a whole afternoon downloading gigabytes of data just to get a clunky emulator running on an older laptop, you can finally breathe a sigh of relief. You literally do not need to install any developer software on your computer. It all happens instantly, right in the cloud. Google AI Studio actually gives you an embedded Android emulator sitting right next to your chat window. It perfectly simulates a physical Pixel device. You can click, swipe, and interact with it just like a real phone. It supports rotating between portrait and landscape modes too. But what's really amazing is that as you chat with the AI to refine your app, maybe asking it to change a color or add a new button, the emulator previews those live code changes instantly. And finally, Section 5, Step 3, Phone Install. Holding your idea in your hand. To do this, you just connect your Android phone to your computer using a standard USB cable. Now, in the traditional developer world, this would require setting up something called the Android Debug Bridge, or ADB, which involves messy command lines and path variables. But we are completely bypassing that complicated jargon today. Google AI Studio uses something called Web USB to communicate directly with your device straight through your Chrome or Edge browser.
Okay, there is one tiny security step. You'll need to have developer options turned on in your phone settings, and when you plug it in, you'll get a single prompt on your phone screen asking to allow USB debugging. Simply accept that prompt to let the magic happen.
Then, you just click Install to Device in your browser, pick your phone from the menu, and bam! The APK file is transferred and the app instantly opens on your physical device. Honestly, this is an incredible aha moment. Your simple text prompt from 5 minutes ago is now a tangible, working app in your hand. And because it's a true native Android app, you can even ask the AI to leverage actual hardware sensors, like your phone's GPS, accelerometer, or Bluetooth. How cool is that? Now, it's important to keep our expectations a bit grounded regarding what you can do today versus what is coming. Right now, this tool is perfect for client-side utilities with a single activity architecture. And if you do want to take the code further, you can easily download it as a zip file to open in traditional Android Studio. But coming very soon are some massive backend features. Google is adding server-side integrations like Firebase databases, direct GitHub exports, and even tools to manage internal test tracks right from AI Studio. Which brings us to our final thought for this explainer. For decades, the ability to create software has been locked behind this incredibly steep learning curve. But with vibe coding and Google AI Studio, that wall has been totally demolished. You basically have a tireless, expert AI developer just waiting for your instructions. So if coding is no longer a barrier, what will you build today? Head over to Google AI Studio and bring that brilliant idea of yours to life. Thanks so much for joining me, and happy building.